Welcome everyone, welcome to Karen's Kitchen, coming to you with something different. I just got an air fryer yesterday, or it was the day before, and I wanted to come on here and do some recipes for you. I had grilled cheese sandwiches for lunch yesterday, but I wanted to fix them again today so you can see how they're done in the air fryer. And as if you noticed, my cupboard here, I cleaned it off. I put my quick cooker, and I put my Vitamix on the table. They'll stay there. That'll be my because I don't eat it on my table because it's just me. Hi, good to see you guys. So I got my quick cooker out of here. So I just got the blender here and my tool thing here. So this is going to sit on the table too, so I can keep this kind of cleaned off and have a little bit more place to work. There's Erlene. Good to see you. Welcome. And I'm gonna get this on. And I'm going to set this time down to the temperature down to 360. And I'm also going to set the time up here for 3 minutes. And this is going to preheat. And this is going to be, set this down to 3 minutes. And I'm going to push the power button again. This is a preheat. This is going to preheat for 3 minutes. So I'm going to push the power button. Now it says it's off. It should be on. On. Okay, let's see. Okay, it should be going on in just a minute. It should fire it up and it should go on. I don't know why it says off because I had it off and then now I plugged it in. It wouldn't be working if I didn't plug it in. Oh, that turned it right off. Isn't that funny? Okay, now let's try this again. Okay, this is down to 360. All right, now let's put this down to 15 minutes. That's better. I guess I probably didn't get, or down to 3 minutes. Didn't get that done right. Okay, there we go. Now, so you can see these going around here. That'll preheat for this. It's going to take me a little while to get used to this, so you'll have to bear with me. I've only used it once, but it preheats. So it takes 3 minutes to preheat, and it says 360 degrees. This is where the heat on this side, and then the minutes is on this side over here. Thank you everybody for coming in, and I appreciate everyone coming in. I see Valerie's in here. Welcome. I don't know if my daughter's in here or not. I don't see her in here right now. If she is, if my daughter's on here, I say hi to her. This is very, very quiet. As you can see, hi, good to see. You can't even hear this. Can you hear it? It's really, really quiet. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put butter on both sides of this, on the outsides of the bread, just real lightly, because it's so brown. And I'm only going to put one in here at a time. When I did this yesterday, I put two of them in, both of them in there at the same time, and they kind of a little bit crowded, and the one side didn't want to brown. So I thought, well, I'll just try one at a time. And this is a 5-quart, by the way. In case you're wondering, this is a 5-quart. See, now it's got 2 minutes to go. It's preheating right now. You see, it's very, very quiet. You can't hardly even hear it. It's so quiet. Turn these over, and I'll do this on the other side and get these put in. While this is heating up, so I can have get one put in there, and then you can watch how it comes out. And I'll use my spatula or my pancake turn, whatever, to flip them over. Supposed to really put toothpicks in them, but I don't like putting toothpicks in it. It works better if you don't. Sticks on the plate, that's all right. Gotta put it on the plate then on my counter. That's why I got the plate here. It won't matter. So I want to get this done. Okay, it's got 1 minute to go. Welcome to everybody coming in. Thank you for coming in. I see Gary's in here, and Valerie's in here, and Erlene's in here. Welcome to everybody that's in here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for inviting your followers. Thank you for just being here. I think this is similar to what Erlene's getting. Hers is going to be a 5.3, so hers is going to be a little bit different in the front. But this is called the Power XL, I guess, which is a quite popular air fryer. And I got this at Walmart for, I think it was $89, I think it was. And it's a very good air fryer. I like it because it's quiet and it doesn't take up a lot of room on the cupboard. So I got plenty of room. And now I have a lot more room when I took the quick cooker off the counter because I thought to myself this morning, well, this thing's taking too much room up. So, and I also went at the Walmart and I bought me a spritzer. So anything that needs to have oil on it, I can put oil on it. Put oil in here. Now, the French fries I'm going to put in here, I bought seasoned ones. Hi, good to see you. I bought seasoned ones, and I'm going to put those in here. All right. Now this is heated up, and I'm going to put this, take this out, and I'm going to sit it here, and I'm just going to put one in there, and you can watch me put one in here. I don't want to crowd them, so I'm just going to put one for right now. Be easier just to do one because you can flip it right over. Okay, there we go. Now, turn this back on. Put this back down to 360. Whoops. I'm gonna put it back there, 360. Now put this up to 4. This down to 4 minutes. Takes 4 minutes per side. There it goes. Now when it gets forward, then it'll beep again. Then I'll just take it out of the basket. Not really, sweetie. Not this. If you can't stay, that's fine. You can always watch the replay. But 4 minutes per side. But the French fries, actually, these are seasoned ones, and they're only supposed to be in here 10 minutes. So I'll flip them over. I'll shake them after 5 minutes on each side. I wasn't gonna get seasoned ones, and I thought, well, shoot, might as well just get some seasoned ones. And then I just used part of them. You don't fill the basket up. That's the thing. You don't fill your basket up. Hi, Natasha. Good to see you. But 4 minutes per side isn't that bad. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. I know it's going to be bored for some people because I'm only doing one at a time. But I find that it's a lot easier to do it one at a time than versus both of them because it's crowding them out. Good seeing you too. Because it was crowding it out yesterday when I did it. It crowded them out, and they didn't want to cook too well, so brown too well. So I thought, well, I just better do it one at a time. So as you can see, this thing is down to 3 minutes. It counts the time down, but you can't hardly hear it. Oh, yours probably will because yours is going to be bigger. Yeah, with you as a family, it doesn't. It counts. For me, it doesn't matter. We're 60 degrees right now. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. We're 60 degrees right now. So I come home and turn my heat up, put my fans on. It was getting a little warm when I was at Walmart. Of course, there got people are there again that didn't have masks on and were going down the wrong way. Yeah, you're right. This is fast. Compared to fast food, sometimes you can sit there and wait 15, 20 minutes to get your fast food. I've done it. Sit there and wait. Yes, vegan grilled cheese. Absolutely. Yep. You're right, Pastor Jones. It certainly is. Because I'm using a vegan cheese on here. Yep, a vegan. I forgot to mention vegan grilled cheese. I'll change that in the title. Everybody knows that I'm vegan, but I like the way this thing works because it does a real good job. Just to flip them over. No, unfortunately, I make cheese sauce, but I don't make the sliced cheese. Your meals take 3 hours sometimes. Oh my goodness! No, it's not, sweetie. It's not good. If everybody wants to know the lower 0475 that don't know her, that's my daughter. And my grandchildren, she's always fixing them. They love their fries, but she's got a Fry Daddy. And I told her, well, maybe you should get an air fryer because that Fry Daddy isn't so good because they're getting all that oil and grease every day. And that's not good for them. So, and they're always hungry for it. This might be a little slow process for her, but she can start a little sooner too. And that way, by the time they're hungry and they can sit down and eat it, it'll be done. You know. So now see, this is down to 1 minute, and then when the thing goes off, then I'll. Oh, you're getting a 5.8. See, mine's 5, so she's getting a 5.8. So you're just hold a little bit more. This is a pretty good sized basket for 5 quart, but I didn't need anything bigger for me because it's just one person. I could have probably settled for something smaller, but I like the looks of this, and this is a good brand that's got a very good reviews on it. This is the Power XL. It's a Vortex. And it says Power XL on the top. This is a popular brand. They only had 2 left at Walmart. They also sell them on Amazon. They only had 2 left at Walmart, so I bought one. And as you can see, as tires gets to the end, it spins a little faster. But this is a vortex where it kind of distributes the heat throughout. And it showed it on the thing. It comes up like this, and it's a vortex. You know what a vortex is? It's almost like a tornado, and it just gets through everything that it needs to. Now it's showing off because when it gets to the timer, then I have to reset it, and I'll let it. Okay, now I'm going to do this. Just pull it out. Okay, now see that one there? It did real good. See how it did? Now I'm going to take it and flip it over. Now it'll get done on this side. Now I'm going to put this back in here. Pretty good size vacuum. I'd rather just use one. Now I'm going to set this back down to 360. Whoop. Oh, I went too hard. Now back, and now just 4 minutes. And that's all there is to it. Oh, I'm loving it. I just started using it. Yesterday was the first I used it with the grilled cheese, and I'm loving it. I wanted it. And I also got me some asparagus. One of these days you could put asparagus in here, season it, and I bought some asparagus today. I found a recipe on Pinterest for asparagus. I love asparagus. Of course, you got to cut your bottoms off and leave the tops on. I was going to do that today, and I thought, nope, I'll do this instead. Because asparagus. I also saw a recipe for chickpeas. You can take cans of chickpeas and you can put them in the air fryer and you can roast them. And air frying is always better because you have no oil. You have no oil to deal with, and that's what's so nice about it. No oil whatsoever, and that makes it easier because I want to do anything that's simple, stuff that's going to be healthier. You know, if I'm going to eat as a vegan and be healthy, I don't want to putting all that oil and stuff in my body. You know, I want to keep that oil out. So this is the best way to do that is doing. And I've seen, yeah, that's what I heard, that they're a great snack food. I'm gonna try them. Yeah, hers is called the Ultrine air fryer, which I've never heard of that one either. But hers looks like a real nice one too. She's got to wait till next week to get hers. But she can't take as much time with hers as I do with mine. I don't do fish, but I would think it would, yes. I did see, somebody was asking yesterday about fried eggs in here. You can do them in here, but I saw a picture of egg in a hole. You take a slice of bread, cut a hole in the middle of it, and you put an egg in there and fry it. And that does your, look at your message. Did you give me a comment? Let's see. I don't see where your thing's at. It would take too long for me to find it anyway. Because I'd have to scroll back too far. But it's down to 2 minutes now. And then when this gets done, then I'll put it on the plate and then I'll put the other one in there. The only reason I'm doing this is so I don't crowd them out, so that they go a lot better. Because the thing of it is, you crowd them out, then they don't want to get done on the bottom. And I had it that way yesterday. They got done on the top, but didn't want to get done on the bottom because they were crowded a little bit. Oh, awesome! That's awesome. How is the weather in the UK? How are you coping in the UK with this coronavirus? Here in the United States, things are starting to open up. I guess, it's 27 in UK. We are going to start, Memorial Day weekend. I guess the 25th of which is Monday, I guess they consider Memorial Day. That's when they want to start opening up more here too. So we'll see how that goes with them opening everything up. So only time will tell how, I don't want everything to spike, and we get everything all over again, It's just hard enough to try to get rid of this stuff as it is. Oh, thank you. I bought this at Walmart a while back. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that very, very much. Very, very much. Most people do, that they've got time to watch. And my daughter, she's got a family, so she can't always sit down and watch replays, but she does the best she can. She's trying to raise 2 boys and a husband, So they're all a bunch of kids. So, Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm doing just absolutely great. And how are you doing? Is everybody coping okay? I know this whole pandemic thing has been hard for me to take at first because I didn't know what to make of it because it was I couldn't get out. I had to stay home. My son didn't want me to buy anything at the store. He says, if you want anything in the store, I'll get it for you. But then I started getting to the point where I got stir crazy. Oh, 21:46 time. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Okay, it's at nighttime, right? Early morning. Early morning. Okay, there you go. See, that got good and done. And it didn't burn either. So now I'm going to put this in there, and I'm going to do the same thing again. There. Got to put it in there hard because it won't, whoops. See, it got pretty good. See what that did? Got pretty good. It really did. And it melted the cheese, too. See how well it got? It didn't burn it, either. It's awesome. Oh, you always watch Alexis's scopes? Yeah, I missed hers this morning. Well, I'm never in there for the live ones anyway, because she comes on at 6:30 her time, which is 3:30 in the morning my time, so I'm still asleep. So I didn't watch the replay this morning, so I'll have to go back and go and watch that later. Normally I get around to watch them. Oh, thank you, Sharon, for the super hearts. That's awesome. Thank you. I didn't even know you were in here, and welcome, sis. I've been following you on Facebook and seeing how are your little girl and your little doggies doing. Shouldn't say girls. You got one girl and all boys. How are they doing? I got, with this pandemic, I haven't been able to get my dogs groomed. Well, I finally set up an appointment for June the 14th. Oh, good. And I bought a grinder to grind the dogs' nails. Well, that didn't go so well because I tried to do it with Carmen, and she put up a fuss, and she kept pulling her leg back, and she wanted no part of it. Forget it. She saw the thing, and she started running off. And I thought, well, how in my world am I ever going to get her nails trimmed because they're getting pretty long. They're not curling under yet, but they're getting long. So I called them, and they managed to get Sydney and Carmen in the same day, only they will not trim their nails unless they have a bath first. I says, well, okay, just give them a bath and brush them because they haven't had a bath in a while anyway. They don't need grooming as far as trimmed because they're short hair. So they're going to get their nails done. I want to do mine, so I want to do Carmen so bad, and I think maybe Buttercup might stand still for it. I know Sydney won't. Sydney absolutely will not stand for it. In fact, when I take them there, I'm going to have to tell them that Sydney has to have two people, one to hold her and another one to cut her nails. 40,000. Wow. Yeah, I agree. They are telling lies. Here in the state of Oregon, we've only had a little more than 3,600 confirmed cases and 138 deaths. No, Sydney's a Chihuahua. She's a Chiweenie, actually. She's a Chihuahua Dachshund mix. Because I cover her up at night, and if she gets out, so she's a black dog. And Carmen is a Chihuahua mix, but I don't know what she's mixed with. But Sydney has got the wiener dog in her, and they say wiener dogs do not like to get their nails trimmed. So that's the part of her that don't like it, because she'll pull back on me too. But I thought, well, maybe Carmen will let me trim her nails. She wasn't having it at all. Yeah, they don't. They certainly don't. Oh, I am awesome. I can see that now. Carmen was not having any of it. She did not want me to do her nails, period. She did not want me to do her nails. She hated it. Oh, he does. Yeah. Your prime minister never comes out to address you, but yeah. I will say one thing. He's been trying to keep up on things, and that's a good thing, I don't know. Did I read? quote me if I'm wrong, but didn't I read something about that Trump was going to take that vaccine for the coronavirus? Somebody was asking yesterday, why would he take it? Let me get some water. Do you know if he's going to? I thought I read something on Facebook that he's going to take the he's going to take that chloroquine or whatever. I don't know if I read that right or not, but I thought that's what I read, that he was going to take that coronavirus or get the. He was taking hydrochlor. Yeah, that's what I couldn't remember what it was. Why would he do that? I don't understand that. I don't understand it at all. I just don't understand it. Okay, that one's going to be a little bit better. We'll do that. Put this one on this side. Well, I don't understand why he would even take it. I don't understand what's going on with that man, but, you know, that's neither here nor there, I guess. Yeah, probably prevention. But he's the first one that ever admitted that he was going to take it. Our president's saying he was going to take the vaccine. I've seen somewhere where they said the vaccine seems to be working. It seems to be pretty profitable. But, you know, I'm scared. I don't know if I really should take it or not. I'm not too happy about that. Oh, that's probably true. Yeah. Oh, he did. He had two in the staff that had tested positive. Wow. Oh, and I want to say, Valerie, while you're in here, I'm so sorry to hear about your cousin's death. That has to be heartbreaking. For people in here that don't know Valerie, her cousin just passed away from COVID-19. So let's all give her our sympathy on here, because that's a hard thing to go through when a family member dies from it. Oh, yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. So I'm so sorry to hear that, Valerie. You know, it's hard. I'm sorry for you too, Valerie. It's really sad. It's really sad to lose. How old was your cousin? Not that it really matters. And how long did she have it before she died? Oh, you are. Oh my goodness. Yes, they're not sending kids here. Kids have been out of school since March. 91,000. Yeah, I know. And the problem is, a lot of the deaths that they claim are COVID-19 may not even be at all. So they're attributing a lot of the deaths that are not even from the coronavirus. I don't understand that. It makes no sense. To make them look good, I guess. I suppose, because they're saying that this many people died from the coronavirus. They're going to have to prove it to me that really happened. You know, they can't. Oh, they're sending back. They're resending. Oh, they're sending back. Well, see, here in March is when the schools let out, and they have never gone back to school the rest of the year. My daughter's kids my grandkids had to go online, had to do Zoom and stuff. And it's, oh, you're kidding me. They're sending. What is wrong with our governor anyway? I thought she knew better. I don't know what's going to become fall. Hard to say. You know, this thing could spike this winter. It could go like crazy and end up being worse than it is now. Come back with a vengeance. That's what I'm afraid of. It's going to come back with a vengeance. I hate that, because we're having enough people dying from it now. You know, and like I said, a lot of the deaths are attributed to more than just the coronavirus, but they're putting them in as the coronavirus. Oh, yeah. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, they do. I know Retta from Florida. He says his governor sucked because they started opening things up already in March and April. Oh, I'm sure. The flu shot, the flu is people die from that quicker than they will the coronavirus. He is. Oh my goodness. I don't know if he should do that. But I don't agree with sending them back yet. I don't agree with that. But come September, let's see how things are going. Hi, Richard. Good to see you. Welcome. Here's one of my cheese. I got another one in there, and I'm gonna. It is too soon, and I've got to do some fries as well. Good to see you, Richard. For everybody knows Richard, he's the one that started this Mama K, and it kind of stuck. He started calling me Mama K a long time ago. I said I like that. So when he comes in and calls me Mama K, it's a nickname that he gave me, and I like it. I really do. Okay. See, this one came out real good as well. Now I'm going to get ready to put French fries in here. See how it came out? Those two came out real good. I'm going to move this back just a little bit. Not get burnt. Now I'm going to put some fries in there. And I'm not going to wash this out. They just need to put about half a bag, but I'm not probably put that much in here. But because you don't want to fill this thing too full, because they're not going to cook right. And I'll have to have them on 360 for 5 minutes, and then turn them over on the other side for another 5 minutes. I'm not going to put that many in here. Probably just cover the bottom a little bit. That should be good enough. A little more. And cover the bottom. There, that's good enough. Okay. See, I'm just going to do that like that. That should be good enough. Okay. Whoops. Didn't put it in there tight enough. Okay, come on. All right. Now I'm going to put this on 5 minutes to start with. And then I'm going to flip it over and do it 5 minutes on the other side. Okay, there we go. So that's 360. So there's how the toasted cheese came out in there. Came out real good, didn't it? Nope, not burnt at all. Look at that. See, they're real good on both sides. See, they're real good. It could be a little bit more on this one could be a little bit more on this side, but I'm not worried about it. Yeah, and the cheese melted real good. Oh, look at the link. I'll have to do that later. But this is an awesome air fryer. It's called the Power XL. I got it at Walmart. It's a Vortex. And it seems to work really well. This is a 5-quart, and they have all different sizes. This is a 5-quart, which I thought would be big enough for me since I'm just one person. Well, you don't have to eat vegan cheese then, but don't make that kind of comment. If you're going to be in here, you don't make that kind of comment, or you're going to get muted, because I don't accept that in here. That's drama. I mean, I don't come in somebody else's scope and say stuff to them, and you shouldn't do it to me either. That's disrespectful. You don't have to smell it. You don't have to eat vegan cheese. I'm not telling you to, and it doesn't smell bad anyway. So if you don't like to be in here, then I will suggest you leave. That is mean. And I suggest that person leave right now. If they don't want to be in here, leave, because I do vegan scopes, and if they don't like it, they can leave. I even had somebody in Messenger trying to get a hold of me. And this person, believe it or not, I think it's my stalker, but I tried to block her last week. I think it was she contacted me, and I tried to block her, but I guess I didn't block her, or she's one of these kind you can't block. But she comes in the other day and she says, "You're an evil slumlord. You are ugly looking. You're fat. You're a slob, and you have mental issues." And I'm thinking, what? Where in the world is she getting this from? I don't know. And I just ignored her. I blocked her. And I couldn't believe it. And I thought, where in the world is this person coming from? What? I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, she's not worth my time to even respond to her. Just block her and get rid of her. Wow. Some people can be so mean and nasty. They come here on Periscope and say mean things too. We just have to take care of them. Yeah, I think so. They're unhappy, so they want me to be unhappy too. Better cheese. Well, I use them vegan cheese. That's right. They are miserable. I can show you the cheese that I'm using. I'll show you the brand of it. This is what I'm using. It's Follow Your Heart. It's dairy free. This is what I'm using right now. This is the new one. I just bought this one today. The one I'm using is already open and it's in the refrigerator. But this is exactly what I've been using, and it's real good. Tastes like cheddar cheese, because these are supposed to be cheddar cheese slices. And it does not, and it doesn't smell bad either. In fact, it smells just like cheese. Oh, God, probably. Oh, you got that at Walmart, Arlene? Yeah. It's good cheese. I like it. And the chow cheese is good, too. Yeah, it makes... Now, that's what I used in my toasted cheese, and it melted really good. It's going to make real good cheese sandwiches. Awesome. Yeah, it's real good. Real good cheese. I've used the chow cheese, too, which is the other kind of cheese. Oh, that's okay. I'm glad you explained yourself. It can be. It depends on what you buy. Oh, first time trying it? Oh, you bought an air fryer too? I hesitated buying one. I didn't know if I was going to like it or not. And I thought, well, I'm never going to use it. It's the same thing with the quick cooker from Pampered Chef. I thought I'm never going to use it. But this is my second time using it. And I wanted to come in here and make stuff for you with using the air fryer, showing that your air fryer does work. It can be, but you're healthier. Let's put it this way. Organic can be a lot expensive, and I don't use organic all that much whenever I can. Oh, you use it in your broccoli soup? Awesome, Merlene. That's awesome. Organic, I do buy organic whenever feasible, but it can get expensive. Hi, Vanita. Good to see you. I don't know. Since I'm vegan, I don't know. You'd have to go find a recipe for chicken in an air fryer and see what it would take, what the recipe would call for. I really don't know, since I don't fix chicken. But you can put chicken in here. You can put steaks in here. My daughter likes the chicken thighs, so that's what she couldn't get in here for you, because that you would save it from oil, you know. Oh, that's okay. Oh, you're enjoying the leftover taco. Oh, awesome, Vanita. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to shake these a little bit. These are already seasoned. I don't have to do anything about it. Let me see if I can find my tongs. I don't know if I can or not. Or I can just I'll just take my spatula here and I'll kind of just flip them a little bit. Just do this and kind of turn them over a little bit so they're not. And I'm cheating too. I decide I'm just going to get, instead of cut, because I don't have a French fry cutter, and I don't want to buy one, so I'm just going to do this. That's why I just decided to make. My daughter says, "Well, just get fries that you can." It does, doesn't it? They're seasoned. This is what I bought. I wasn't sure what I was going to get, but I got the seasoned. They're seasoned French fry potatoes. Yes, I am. Yes, I certainly am. I'm going to go ahead and put these back in the freezer. Be right back. So now I'll have French fries for a while. You've used your cooker 2 times? Awesome, Sharon. Well, you have to host a show for that, Vanita, and I'm not hosting any more shows from Pampered Chef. I'm kind of burned out of it. Just like Pampered Chef, I just don't want to host any more parties. I've done quite a few, and I'm not doing any more. Well, that's okay. You can be scared of it because, it's all trial and error, and it's going to take you time to get used to it. If you've got the quick cooker, you shouldn't really be scared of that because that's an awesome cooker. What you should be scared of is the ones. Oh, thank you, Arlene, for the super hearts. What you should be scared of is like the ones that you used to have on the stove, like the Presto. It was the ones where you put the thing on the top. You had a vent, and you had to flip it, or I turned it to kind of seal it. That thing, the darn vent popped out. That's what scared me. But the quick cooker, you should not ever be scared of that because the quick cooker is awesome. Oh, really? Oh, well, that's okay, Vanita. That's okay. I got this for only $89 at Walmart. It's awesome. You had 2 of them? Oh, my. Yeah. Yeah, they do. I like this. I got this at Walmart for $89, and I think it's a good steal. It really is. This is supposed to be a very good brand. I looked at it on YouTube, and there's a lot of reviews on a lot of videos on this Power XL. It's a very, and you can see it's got 10 different settings. You got it bakes as well. And you got fish here. You got cake. It bakes cake, and there's French fries. Some of these, it looks like that's shrimp, chicken legs. That's more meat there, which I wouldn't use that. But this is called Power XL. Yeah, you know, there's nothing wrong with looking at reviews, because if you don't look at the reviews, you don't know how good the thing is going to be. Because I look at reviews to see if people really like it or not. And if it's got under 4.0 stars, it's got like 3 something, I walk away from it. I won't do it. If it's got, some of them have over 4 stars, so yes, that's it. The Vortex Power XL. Yep. That's true. That's very, very true. You're exactly right. So you're right. But I like this, and it's quiet. You can't hardly hear it. It's so quiet. And like I said, it's just right for me. Actually, that Pampered Chef air fryer is actually a little bit bigger. I really don't need one that big. I don't like the looks of it that well. I like this one a lot better. I like something that's more compact and doesn't take up as much room, although I'll put this back on the table where I had it. But I've got a lot more room to use it now. And see, it's got 2 minutes left to go on the timer. And it'll let you know what the temperature is. So this only goes up to 400, which I think most of your air fryers do. I saw a recipe for the chickpeas that was 450. Well, I can't do that one. Yours is a 6-quart. Yeah, you probably need it. Yep, I have an air fryer. Yep, I sure do. That's why I wanted to do this today, because I love this. And I wasn't sure about it, but after I saw the reviews, I thought this would be awesome to get it. So I got it, and it works really, really well. I've never heard of that. My daughter's getting one next week, and hers is called an Ultream. She's getting it from Amazon. No, it's 5. It's 5-quart. So it's a. They didn't have anything smaller than this. Well, they had a. They did have small. They had a 1.9. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. I'm using an air fryer. I got an air fryer yesterday, for the first time, and I wanted to use it. Or day before yesterday, and I wanted to use it. So I did my grilled cheese in it. Oh, it is. And now I'm doing French fries in it, and it's awesome, Linda. It's so compact because I like it, you know. And this one goes up to 400. But like I said, I saw a recipe on Pinterest for chickpeas. It was at 450. Well, I can't do that one because this one doesn't go up to that far. I know. I've seen yours, Linda. You've used it on your scopes already. Yeah, I heard that they are. No, unfortunately not, Linda. The one from Pampered Chef is a bigger one like this. I got this at Walmart for $89. The one from Pampered Chef is $279. A little bit steep. So I decided, no, I don't want that one. So I got this one. I like this one at Walmart because it's $89, and I thought it was really, really nice. Look at the fries. Look at that. They're actually seasoned fries, but they come out nice and crisp. And this is I know I cheated. I didn't have to. I cheated. I could have got some potatoes and put in here, but I didn't want to bother because I thought, well, oh, that's the same size as yours. Yeah, this is a 5-quart. I'll put that in there for now. I gotta wash it. But there is my lunch. Chow cheese is fermented. I do use chow cheese once in a while, but not very, very much. Try it. They're good. A lot better than putting them in a. Oh, look at that. I got a good lunch here in the air fryer. So you get an air fryer, put your whole meal in there. What's the minute? You wanted a red one. Oh. I think this one has different colors, but they didn't happen to have different colors. At Walmart, just black. That's all right. I haven't had any in so long. I was going to use regular potatoes. And my daughter says, well, Mom, why don't you just get frozen ones, you know. I thought, yeah, that'd be better because you need a French fry cutter. I don't have a French fry cutter. For in order to make fries, they got to look like this, you know. So you can do potato wedges in here. And somebody, like I said, I don't know who it was that was asking about your eggs, fried eggs. You can do fried eggs in here in bread. You just cut a hole in the bread and put your egg in the middle and put it in the air fryer, and you can fry them that way. Oh, yeah, probably cut by hand. You have the same fryer? Oh, it does it? And it stuck to the darn thing? Oh. You know, I probably could put tinfoil on the bottom. I'm a little afraid. But, you know, this is real easy to clean. This is actually real easy to clean. I can't touch it now because it's hot. But I just take the tray out. The tray is in here. Down here, this is the tray. And I just pull it out and wash it. And then wash this. Because this thing here, this all is metal, except this is plastic. But this here is all metal, and so is the tray metal. But see, this is a pretty good sized basket. Isn't it a pretty good sized basket? It really is. I'm going to sit it right here in the sink because I got to wash it anyway. But it's a pretty good sized basket. You got yours at JCPenney's. Oh. You put foil under the tray. Oh. Maybe I should do that. So that you don't. Oh, so if. Oh, I see what you mean. For spills and catches the spills, and then you don't have to wash the basket. Is that what you're doing? What you did that for? It gets caked on creased before long. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, JCPenney is closing. That's terrible, you know. Oh, you're going to get one now? These are awesome. This is really, really, really quiet. It's called the Power XL Vortex. You may have to get it through Amazon because Walmart sold theirs out pretty doggone fast, but you could probably get it through Amazon. Yeah, I didn't think about the tinfoil, but after I wash this, that's what I'm going to do. Take some tinfoil and put it underneath it. That'll save a lot less work. I never thought of that. Thank you for telling me. I've got tinfoil in my oven. Somebody mentioned that to me one day, but I never thought about putting tinfoil under here. But you can see this turned out to be a real good meal. And if you didn't know this was all for an air fryer, you'd think it was. I baked it or fried it in a skillet. Doesn't this all look so good? All done in the air fryer. You can't beat that. You know, I'm going to be using this a lot. Although I'll use my stuff in the skillet too. But, you know, I like the air fryer because it makes fast work. Yeah, it sure does. They are nice and crispy. Good too. My dogs are waiting for me to give them a fry. Nope, can't have any. But what a good meal. Look at this. And I'm going to post this up on my vegan page. That, you want some now? I bet I'm probably making everybody hungry for this now, aren't I? I'm making everybody hungry. I'm hungry myself, but this is awesome. And they came out nice, and they're not frozen at all anymore. So it was 5 minutes on each side, and the cheese sandwiches are 4 minutes on each side. Karen's Vegan Heaven. Oh, well, these were already seasoned. So since these were already seasoned and not plain, I didn't have to put anything like that on them. I thought about getting plain ones, but they were already seasoned. I thought, well, that's, it's already got stuff on it, and they look really good. So, it's whatever you want to do. If you want to get seasoned ones or get just plain ones, you're welcome. So it's Karen's Vegan Heaven, and Vanita and Erlene and I seem to post in there. We need more people to post their recipes in there. Oh, you're going to text me later? Okay. Early. Good. You can do that. I'll text you back if I'm not too busy. It's raining outside right now. I guess I'm not going to get my walk-in today. It's raining. The dogs won't get their walk-in today. But I'm kind of glad that we're getting rain because it shuts off so quick here in the summertime. It gets June, July, August, and it's dry as a bone. But if you didn't see this done in the air fryer, wouldn't you think this was fried or baked in the oven? Okay, the grilled cheese were 4 minutes per side. That's all, 4 minutes per side. And the French fries were 10 minutes altogether, 5 minutes per side. So, I did 4 minutes, and then I flipped it over on the cheese, on the toasted cheese, and did 4 minutes on the other side. And then the fries, I just shook them a little bit, but then I took my spatula and I took this, and then I kind of tossed them around a little bit so they all get kind of, all get evenly done. And that was a total of 10 minutes, so 5 minutes a side. They had other fries that are taking a lot longer, so I got the ones that took the less amount of time as ever. But you have to pick out what you want. But this is an awesome meal. I'm gonna like this. Oh, thank you. And this was all done in the air fryer. Would you believe it? I mean, it wasn't done in a skillet or anything. All done in the air fryer. Look how good these come. This toasted cheese. They came out really nice, didn't they? They came out awesome. And it's going to be really, really, really good. I'm liking it already. If I didn't have this air fryer and if you didn't see it done in an air fryer, you'd think that I fried them on a skillet or baked them in the oven. You never try? I had some toasted cheese yesterday, and I've already tasted my French fries. They're good. I've had toasted cheese yesterday because I want to post this up on my vegan page, so I don't want to mess it up too much. But the toasted cheese came out delicious yesterday. It was so good. So I know they came out perfect. They didn't come out burnt, and these here are really good too. They're nice and crisp. No, I didn't either. So I got my air fryer, found out what you could do. They got a lot of recipes on Pinterest for air fryers. And I made a pin, created a pin for air fryer, so I'd have it. Yeah. So if you're looking for recipes, you got an air fryer, just go on Pinterest and you can find lots on there. Tell you exactly how to do it. Of course, a lot of the stuff you buy will give you the directions on the air frying. Now, I just followed on the French fries, I followed the directions on the package. The French fries came in. There is a recipe for them on Pinterest, but I followed the recipe that they called for because all air fryers are pretty much the same. They're all going to pretty much do the same thing anyway. So, but you can see this was nice and quiet. How compact is this? I mean, isn't that nice? It says Power XL Vortex, and look at all the settings you got up here, and it's an awesome 5-quart. So if you're thinking about getting one, you can go to Walmart or you can get it at Amazon. It's kind of hard to find it at Walmart unless you get it online. You do. 360 and 14 minutes. Well, this was actually 10 minutes on 360, 5 minutes on side because these were seasoned and they came out because these were frozen. I think it probably. With the fresh ones, it probably would take longer, I suppose. I think the ones on Pinterest, the recipes on there are for your fresh potatoes. So you're going to have to do it a little bit longer, but the frozen ones are less time. So, and it's just cheating, I know, but it goes faster. You don't have to stand over it too long, especially if you got a family like my daughter has. She's got a family. She's got a husband and 2 kids. She doesn't want to be standing there very long. Oh, for that, well, you can. You got chicken legs. You'd have to do a research on it on YouTube, but you can put steaks in it. You can put chicken in it. You can do fish. You can bake a cake in it. You French fries in it. There's shrimp here. It does a lot, and you also this is supposed to be dehydrator too. Since I don't eat meat, I wouldn't know, but I imagine they are. My daughter wants to do chicken thighs in it. Instead of putting them in the skillet, because there again, using oil. Air fryer, you're not using oil. So that's where your difference is. You're saving all that oil, and because you don't want to clog your arteries up with all that grease and stuff. Well, you probably could. I suppose you could make biscuits, yes. You could. Donuts in it too. I've seen a recipe for donuts. Yes, right. You can also do donuts in an air fryer. I think maybe Alexis has it one time. She's done donuts in there. Like I said, you can roast chickpeas in the air fryer. I saw some recipes for chickpeas on Pinterest. You can do that. There's lots of things you can do with an air fryer. And I'm glad I saved the pin for found some air fryer recipes and just started and made a pin for it because you'd be surprised how much out there is for the air fryer. Now that I've got one, I'm going to start and save for it. I've got some for the quick cooker, and I've got some recipes for this, but it's from the book there, and I just kind of make up my own on that one. But The quick cooker is from Pampered Chef. This is from Pampered Chef, and I got my tool thing here is from Pampered Chef. So most everything's from Pampered Chef, but I wanted something that was a little bit different. I love this thing. It's a Power XL Vortex. It works great. You and chickpeas. Oh, yes. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try those, Sharon. I love the chickpeas, but the recipes I saw, you have to put it on 450, and this only goes to 400. So I can't really do that. I don't know how it would work at 400. It might work okay. You just have to adjust the time. It'd have to be in there a little bit longer because you've got 50 degrees less. Oh, he does? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I know. You can probably cook lots of things in here. I'm sure you do too, Linda, that you put a lot in your air fryer. And I know you've got a small one, but it's just right for the three of you, that you put a lot in yours. I mean, what impressed me with the air fryer is when you started using yours, and then I saw Alexis using hers, which was Pampered Chef. Of course, she's got more than just that one. She's got 5 total air fryers, all different. But when she started using it, I thought, well, that's awesome because you don't have any oil involved. Unless you put oil on your food, but you don't put that much. But you're not having a lot of grease and clogging up your arteries. No, I don't need a huge one either. This is 5. I don't know what yours is, Linda, but this is 5 quart, and this will be fine for me. My daughter's getting a 5.8, which is a little bit different than mine, and Erlene's getting a 5.3. So this is an awesome air fryer, though, and I'm glad I got it. And I'm glad I could come in here and show you that you can do things in the air fryer. See what you can do in the air fryer and have them come out so great? I'm going to have to sit down and eat these, though, before it gets cold. So I'll come in to tomorrow sometime. Maybe I'll make some potato chips tomorrow. I haven't done those yet because I want to kind of do them off camera first because there's a lot of process to it because you got to soak them for 30 minutes and everything and dry them and everything. Does it? Oh, it might be, Linda. It might be the same size. But I'll do those sometime after I've done them off camera for once to see how well they do because I want to make sure I get it right. So once I've done something, then I know what to do when I come on camera. Because like I said, I got to soak them for 30 minutes, then you got to dry them and everything before you put them in the air fryer. And there's other things to put in the air fryer too. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna call it a day on this cope so I can sit down and eat this because I'm getting hungry. So I thank you all very, very much for coming in, and I hope that you have a great and marvelous day. What's left of it, and I love every one of you. Oh yeah, you can reheat food into it. Oh, you're welcome. You can reheat food in here. Yes, you can. So, oh, there's Gabriel. Gabriel, just before I go, I want you to see, this is what I made in the air fryer. I made this is vegan cheese on here, and then these are fries that were seasoned, but I put them in the air fryer. These were 4 minutes on each side, and these were 5 minutes on each side at 360 degrees. And this is the air fryer I used. I just got it this week. It works really, really well. I'm loving it already because it's healthier because you don't have all that oil and that grease because you don't want to clog your arteries with all that oil and grease. So this way you don't have to worry about that. Everything's done for you. And it's a lot healthier. It goes a lot faster, I think. My daughter can do her fries in it now for the boys and don't have to worry about all the oil. Because she's got a fry daddy. And you got to throw that oil out. You're wasting a lot of oil. I used to have one. And I know you're wasting a lot of oil because that oil will get rancid. So you don't want to keep using it. So you'd have to throw it out. And it costs to keep putting oil in there all the time. And you got to put so much in it. So I'm kind of glad that I've decided to go this route. It's a lot healthier, and you're gonna be healthy for a long time. Oh, awesome! Oh, to clean any grease? Oh, yes. I think you're right. You're right, Linda. This shouldn't. I'll check that out when it gets cooled down. But it's not sitting in any grease under on the counter. This has been cleaned up before I put it there. So I will. But I think you're probably right. But the basket, those that just now coming in, this is what the basket looks like, and I got the tray in the bottom of it. This is the tray that pops out. I can take it out now because it's. But see, this is the tray that sits in the bottom. And now, because somebody said put foil on this. This is all metal except for this here, this plastic. But this just snaps in all the way at the bottom, and your food sits on that tray. And that's what it does. I can't get it down now, but it snaps down in here and sits down at the bottom like that. And your food just sits in there like that. And I take the tray out and I wash it, and I wash this whole thing, because this can be dishwasher safe anyway, but I don't put it in the dishwasher, I just wash it by hand. But this is a pretty good sized basket, really. Look how much stuff you can get in there. So this is the basket for it. So I think I'm going to go for now so I can eat this, sit down and eat this, because I'm hungry. So I hope you all have a great and marvelous day. And until we meet again, take care, God bless. I love you all, and bye-bye.